Hello, I'm Hi Bob Warbob. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts. Hello, and welcome to a new series. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought is out, and I am looking forward to playing it. I did start playing it a little bit, not too much, but I think that it's a really fun game, and I think that it'll be worth picking up once it comes out, probably on Steam. Right now it's a little expensive to pick up on their website, but it's a lot of fun. So let's get started here. The first thing you have to do pretty much for all of these little things is to build your ship, and this one, you only have to destroy a ship that just sits there, and you don't actually have to do anything crazy. So what I've found is that oftentimes the standard funnel is actually better, which is weird. Because the small amount of increase isn't really that much better. Because yeah, like this one is 19 and takes up, what, like almost 5 slots? Standard funnel can take up 1 slot? So like this, that's 5 of those compared to the 1 of these that would have fit in the same area. And I'm pretty sure this one is not 5 times better than this one. Yeah, it's not even close to 5 times better. So I don't understand why this even exists, really. Because, like, let's see here. 20,000 tons times 3 would be 60,000, and 6 times 3 would be like 18 instead of 19. But then it would be 80 tons less. So, like, it's really not that much. Now, the target signature, I guess. That might be a thing. You do gain quite a bit of target signature, I guess. But the smoke interference is actually less. Or the same. The same. So, I kind of like standard funnels. You can make sure and click this button, and then you can see what your engine efficiency will be, which is kind of cool. 84%. Of course, as your speed goes up, as you tell your speed to go up, your engine efficiency goes down. So you have to find kind of a happy medium, especially with these big battleships, because you just cannot put enough on there until you get better boilers, because you just can't. Like, it's basically impossible to get enough on here. Even if I used better ones, like this one takes up 2 spaces, like there's no way that you can actually put that many of these on there. And I mean, it's only a 0.5 increase. I just don't. Maybe this one would be worth it, but I mean, that takes up 3 slots for 13 funnel, whereas this takes up, yeah, I just think that this one's probably the best. And then we have our guns. So you want to probably go for like a gun that has pretty good accuracy, just because you can see that they have like Mark II and this one's Mark III, so sometimes that makes a pretty big difference in how accurate they are. You can hold down control and you can move it to places that aren't exactly on those points, which is kind of nice. You don't want to put it too close, because then it starts having the red circle get the red portion of the circle get bigger, and even like right here, it's still, you can't hit as well, so you want it to be kind of separate. Of course, if you had these guys, that would work really well too. You can't use torpedoes in this one. You could go ahead and upping the displacement doesn't seem to do all that much most of the time. It's probably better. We won't actually take shots this time, so we can just drop the belt armor to basically 0 and the deck armor to 0, since we won't be taking any hits this time. Just because I think it would be cool to have a really fast ship. I don't actually need it or anything. Go with heavy shells and increased ammo, and just decrease everything. Of course, you would never want to do this in like a real battle, but if they're not going to fire at me, I'm going to take advantage of that. The better gun reloads make your guns less accurate and make your guns heavier. So that's kind of a negative. I think that compound is better. Yeah, compound is a better. It makes your actual hull lighter, I think. So like this, your hull weighs a lot more just to begin with. And then with compound, it basically takes away all of that extra weight that your hull has. So for lightly armored ships, compound is like amazing because it takes away all that hull weight and just transfers it over to being. But for extremely heavily armored ships, the minus 50% armor weight, belt and belt extended, means that you can have really high armor weight for belt and belt extended without going overweight. But you have to have really high armor in those areas to do that, to overcome the fact that your hull weight weighs that much more. And also, I don't know what hull form does, but I mean, it decreases it. That can't be too great, right? So at this point, you can put on like little guns, but there's no real reason to, I don't think. This thing could probably be moved back a little bit just to keep you from being too far forward. And then we'll go ahead and launch. Should be able to do this relatively quickly. You just go around in a circle around this guy and fire is all you have to do. And put it on full because you get a bonus whenever you why aren't you firing? There we go. Yeah, wow, that was a good hit. Right on the water line there. And then you can just speed it up because, yeah. I do wish that there was like little cones or something that you could put on to see. Oh man, that was, I've never had that happen. That must have been like an ammo detonation or something. I don't know. But on this one, I think that optimizing main guns is good because I'm not going to use small guns against a single battleship that doesn't even fire at me. There's just no reason. And balanced gun techs, why get this whenever you could just get that? So maybe the explosives might make sense. But I think that was the best. So the next one will be this one. I mean, I've only gone like 9 minutes, so let's go ahead and end it here. And we will pick up in the next episode. I think I'm going to do these ones every other one, maybe. We'll see. You guys have a good one, and be sure to keep your ships afloat. I Bob Warbob.